Hello. Today, you will be entering the questioning program. We hope that you find lots of questions today, and of course, with your own brains and thoughts, will you too be able to find answers. I will be enhancing your video with colors and weird visuals. We hope that you find our presentation informative, entertaining, and just right. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to need everyone to bear with me. Bears? Man, I love bears. I'm going to summarize about 6 months of thought process in a couple of minutes. And I don't want to get into personal details about my inadequacies or feelings of despair, but just to summarize, I thought I found someone to love, but life doesn't work out like that. And after this, I found a book that's my favorite book of all time, titled The Brothers Karamazov by Dostoevsky. And there's a quote in here that I really like. It says, "Love every leaf, every ray of light. Love the animals, love the plants, love each separate thing. If thou love each thing, thou wilt perceive the mystery of God in all. And when once thou perceive this, thou wilt thenceforward grow every day to a fuller understanding of it, until thou come at last to love the whole world with a love that will then be all-embracing and universal." So here I am, a young man starved of affection and treading on the road of loneliness because I want to mature. And here's a wise man telling me not to search for love, but to actively love, and I will understand a mystery of truth. Cool. Question. Just a question, not the original question I alluded to in the title. How do I love? I had one friend who said it was contentness. Do not confuse it with complacency, but contentness with whatever you want to love. And then I added on to that by saying it was like loving a tree that is 10 times your size, because you're staring at it with awe and witnessing its beauty. But I wasn't just content with appreciating something. I didn't want to get to the end of my ephemeral life just to appreciate things. I wanted action. Alright, next story. I was meditating, and I know some people think that's kind of weird, but bear with me. There is some story in here that has some semblance, I guess. I encountered a new side quest of sorts. I encountered the most despair-filled, hateful, decrepit, angry entity, and it was me, my shadow, and it was breathing down my neck, and now sitting right in front of me and shoveling a barrel in my face. What it showed me was worse than death itself, and I can't in good conscience tell people to talk to their shadow without warning them. So, talk to it at your own risk. Also note, I'm not actually talking about my literal shadow, and everything here is figurative, but literal, if that makes any sense. It's sort of like tossing a question out to your subconscious and having to decipher feelings and answers it throws back at you. I came up with the conclusion that life was the embodiment of questioning and answering. My shadow rebutted by saying dogs can't question nor answer. They don't question why they eat or shit. And then I said, they don't question why they consume and defecate because it is a previously attained answer. A body consumes and defecates because it's refined that answer over generations of questioning. Should a monkey grow a bigger brain to solve complex problems and understand its environment? Does nature not ask that every time it gives a minuscule decrease to its stomach size and increase to the brain size of a monkey, who then has a higher chance of surviving and spreading it to its offspring, to be asked again? Is this not life? One does not need to be conscious of their own questions and answers. The act of living is the embodiment of questioning and answering, with the field of consciousness being that of intentional searching for questions and the appreciation of answers. And then, because of my rebuttal, because I tried to fight my shadow, it showed me the most insidious actions and thoughts I was capable of. Not just me, but everyone around me. From the maniacs to the gentle giants, all the way to the skinny nerds, all the way to the beautiful sweethearts and the conniving snakes. Every single person on this earth is capable of hate and harm. This realization gave me headaches and fever and restless shaking. I didn't want to accept it, but these unexplained symptoms wouldn't subside until I accepted that. And then something weird happened. My shadow removed the barrel from my face and it went behind me once more. This is all weird, I know, but I'm just telling you how I saw it. But for some reason, I felt at peace for the past week. Regardless of negative or positive feelings, I feel like I actually get through these days now. I then realized something else. Loving through action doesn't have to be some avant-garde masterpiece of internal suffering through which you persevere to love. And well, yes, that's still love, but it could be as simple as appreciation, as simple as giving someone a compliment or spending time with them or having a laugh, or as simple as the original question of life and answering it with living. Once a person starts to realize the amount of harm and destruction they are capable of spreading in the world, can they truly start to understand good and evil, and consciously return the love in which the world deems them equally capable.